locked up in a mental institution, forced to confront your greatest fear. But is it real, or is it a result of your delusion? Sawyer Valentini is a woman who relocates from her home in Boston to escape from a stalker. However, she remains traumatized, experiencing a brief episode while on a date. Unwittingly, she talks to a counselor at Highland Creek Behavioral Center and signs a consent form for voluntary 24-hour admission to a locked psychiatric hospital. Despite calling the police, they take no action upon seeing the signed form. Due to stress during the night, Sawyer becomes involved in physical altercations with a patient and staff member, leading the staff psychiatrist to extend her stay for 7 more days. Another patient, Nate Hoffman, discloses to Sawyer that Highland Creek is engaged in a scheme to exploit health insurance claims for profit. They manipulate people into voluntarily committing themselves as long as their insurance companies continue to pay. When the insurance claims are exhausted, the patient is declared cured and released. One day, Sawyer spots her stalker, David Strine, working at the hospital under the alias George Shaw. Nate has a secret cell phone, which Sawyer uses to contact her mother, Angela. Angela tries to get her out, and Sawyer confides in her mother about being stalked and reveals that David is at the hospital. David intentionally administers a large dose of methylphenidate to Sawyer, causing her to appear mentally unstable. That evening, he deceives Angela, who he had never met before, into believing he is a hotel employee, and then kills her. Feeling threatened by Sawyer and Nate's alliance, David incapacitates Nate and secretly tortures him before administering a lethal dose of fentanyl. Sawyer discovers Nate's phone under her pillow, containing images of Nate brutally beaten. She reports this to the staff, who dismiss her concerns and place her in solitary confinement. David visits Sawyer and claims her insurance has run out, altering her status to released. In a forest, the real George Shaw's body is discovered. Desperate to escape, Sawyer pretends to be concerned that David is a virgin and convinces him to have sex with another woman to prove that he will only want her after losing his virginity. She suggests Violet, another patient who had previously threatened her with a shank. David brings Violet to the solitary confinement cell, where Sawyer uses Violet's shank to stab David in the neck and escapes, while he kills Violet. He captures Sawyer outside, and she wakes up in the trunk of his car next to her mother's corpse. Sawyer jumps from the moving car's trunk and flees into the woods with David in pursuit. David catches Sawyer and breaks her ankle with a hammer. She defends herself by stabbing him in the eye with Angela's cross and slashing his throat with the shank. Meanwhile, it is revealed that Nate was an undercover investigative journalist sent to investigate Highland Creek. The police execute a warrant on the center and arrest the hospital administrator. 6 months later, while at lunch, Sawyer believes she sees David sitting in a restaurant. She approaches him with a knife, but realizes it's not him, and drops the knife before running away in panic. Thanks for watching. To catch all the latest from us, subscribe and hit the bell icon to get notified as soon as a new video drops. We'll see you in the next one.